Hi, hello, and welcome to another video. This video, we are basically letting a random number generator pick how many hours I read for. So this has been done multiple times where you basically get a random number and you read for that amount of hours. So basically here I have between 1 and 10. So over these next 5 days we will be reading for how many hours this one is saying. So I do have a few books that I really need to get to. Overall, I don't really know. I have started one of them, and that is Nemesis, which is the 4th book in the Harry Hole series. That one is 4 hours, so I am kind of hoping to get 4 hours on the clock today at least. Now, I don't really know how many hours I want today. I feel like I am kind of screwed if I get 10, because then it just gets a lot. So let's just spin the wheel and see how many hours I am going to read for. Two hours. That's not a lot. So basically, if you see here, I have been reading for 30 minutes already, or 24 minutes, so 25 actually. So we are going to read for, let's put 1 hour and 35 minutes on the clock. Then we will have been reading for 2 hours, and then we will see how far along we have gotten. I have to say that's not a lot of hours, so yeah, let's just see. Maybe I will read more. I don't really know. It really depends on how I'm feeling today, but yeah, 2 hours, that's not a lot, so yeah. So 1 hour and 35 minutes, because we have been reading for a few hours, like 30 minutes already. So let's play there and put on this one again. Okay, so let's wrap up this day. So you will have seen me finish my 2 hours, and yeah, finished my 2 hours. I did read a little bit more today just because I felt like it. So yeah, I just feel like the number generator that picks my kind of how many hours I'm going to read for, I'm going to take that as a guide, like minimum amount, just because sometimes I want to read more, and if I want to read more, I feel like I really should read more, because it's not every day that I feel like reading, and then I don't want to kind of feeling that I need to read. But yeah, let's just, so I finished Nemesis. So this is the 4th book in the Harry Hole series, and in this one we are following Harry, and basically he is a drunk. Basically he's a drunk and a cop. So sometimes he, like when he is this alcoholic, he doesn't have a job, but he's a really good detective, and that is kind of where things is kind of told from, where he's trying to quit but it's not always easy. So yeah, I'm gonna give this 3 stars. So overall, I enjoy this series. It's not my favorite one. People say that they get better. I don't really know. I feel like all of them has been 3 stars. They are totally fine, and I'm going to continue on. Now, I know a lot of people say that you can read these out of order, and technically, yes, you can, because not a lot of the, like, there are a few things, and that connects, and sometimes I feel like those things that basically connects are important details, so I think you actually should read them in order. Now, what I need to say is that not every one of these will be everyone's cup of tea, just because they are slow, and I mean, he's not always the most likable character, because drunks usually aren't. So basically that is kind of the whole thing with this is, but yeah, sometimes I have to say that you need characters that will rather, you have people that come up again that if you don't read them in order, you won't know kind of who they are. And then there are things that happens in earlier books that basically, if you haven't read that book, you won't kind of know a lot about it basically happened. So that's kind of is the thing. So yeah, 3 stars, liked it. What I think I will do is spin the wheel and see how long we need to read tomorrow. Just because if we get 10 hours, I cannot start at 11, So, how many hours to read for? I just need to take out this first. There we go. So, how many hours do I need to read for tomorrow? Three. That's a low number, but tomorrow I might basically tomorrow I might have to go shopping, and then I won't have that much time to read, so that's a good number for tomorrow. So yeah, now I am going to bed. I'm tired, I want to go to sleep, and okay, so as you would have seen, so I have finished the 3 hours that I needed to, and I have finished the Viscount Who Loved Me. So basically I had like, once the clock rang, I had like 30 minutes left of that book, so I decided to just continue on and finish it off, because that is I just feel like if I am able to do that, it's fine. I mean, if the book would have been like 4 hours longer, I wouldn't have, but it was just kind of easier to do that. So the Viscount Who Loved Me is Anthony and Kate's story, and yeah, Anthony is the oldest Bridgerton of the siblings, so he is the Viscount, and he is a rake basically. So yeah, but now he has decided to get married and basically get a grip. So I give these 4 stars. Now I really enjoyed it. I feel like definitely the TV show captured kind of the most important things, which is great, and yeah, so this was really great, and I really enjoyed listening to this. And yeah, overall, I can't wait to continue on with this series and read about the other siblings that, I mean, we will eventually get to those siblings. So just because the Bridgerton series is basically on my list for 12 series that I want to try and finish off this year. And I am definitely going to try and read a book, kind of a few more books before I start season 3 of Bridgerton, just so I kind of know. I mean, I kind of know what to expect, but then again, I don't know. So yeah, but overall, this was a great book. So yeah, I just feel like these books are like, especially these two, like the first one, I really enjoyed the first one. But then when I read the second one, I enjoy that one more, like that couple more, kind of, just because I feel like that is probably because of the kind of problematic elements in the first book. And I mean, I have read so many opinions on kind of everything, and I just didn't feel like reading anymore, just because there are so many opinions on that scene. And yeah, but what I am going to do is find out how many hours I am going to read tomorrow, just because that is so much easier to know how many hours I'm going to read tomorrow. And yeah, just figure that one out. So let's do that. So this has been really interesting. We have gotten like 2 and 3. So let's see how many hours we are going to read for tomorrow, between 1 and 10. Okay, 7 is definitely a decent amount of hours. So basically what I'm doing is the countdown that you have on your phone. I basically put that up to 7 hours, and then, you know, when I go out, even if I close it all the way, once I open it again, it will be on 7 hours, so I can just start that one tomorrow. So I don't really know what the plan is for tomorrow on the reading part. So I mean, I do have a few books that kind of needs to get done, and now I don't have any more. I mean, I have 2 audiobooks left, and then I don't have any more on like my TBR for today. Like, no, not today, this month. So I guess we'll just have to see how things is going to go tomorrow. I really feel like I should start reading some physical books. And yeah, I think my plan just needs to be to maybe read like 50 pages in this or something, because just get a start. Even though, should I read this entire thing? Yes, I don't really know why I stopped. Like, honestly, because I'm really enjoying this, and I don't know. So I think it will be much easier once I'm done with that to actually feel the motivation to pick up something else. Okay, so we are done with today. So we have, how many days do we have left? We have 2 more days, and so far we're doing fine. But just face it, I really need to try and get to some physical books. I haven't read a physical book in way too long. Let's just say that. So I have finished 3 books today because 7 hours is quite a long, but all of those were audiobooks. So I do understand myself today just because I have basically been doing a few things. I have made granola, and I went dress shopping and a jacket shopping because I needed a new jacket because I didn't have one. So let's just talk about the first one. That is Cole and Lila Are Just Friends, and I feel like this one kind of have like Love Rosie vibes, except that they are much older. They are like in their 40s or something. So I give this 3 stars. So in this one we are following Cole and Lila, and basically Cole decides that he is going to move to New York, but Lila, she basically wants him to stay because she don't want to leave. And basically, I don't know how much I am going to, like how much more I'm going to say than that. So that's kind of the plot. Yeah, so we have a little like Love Rosie vibes with the whole like basically you, let's just call it what it kind of is. You are in love with your best friend but don't want to meet it. I just feel like that is the vibe that I am getting. And yeah, so 3 stars. I enjoyed it. It's not that. I just felt like they have known each other for a long time, and I feel like it's really weird that it's first now they are like, oh, but I actually like you. So I just find it a little weird in that way, but yeah. Then I read Lake, which is the first book in the Stage Dive series, and basically this series is basically about this girl who goes to Vegas, gets drunk, and then basically wakes up the next morning and she is married to like a big rock star. And yeah, give that also 3 stars overall. It was fine. I don't know. Sometimes I do like a whole like drunken thing, like oops, married you. But yeah, this was fine. I just feel like sometimes I read a lot of it, and then I don't always care for it. So 3 stars, it was fine. I am going to continue on with this series because it's interesting enough. And then the last one I read was Hearts in Darkness, and basically in this one we are following this woman and this man, and they basically get stuck in an elevator together in complete darkness. So that's kind of the premise. It's a short one. It's a novella, so it's really short. So I don't know how much I should say about it. So yeah, we are going to see how many hours I am going to read for tomorrow. And I don't know how long or short I want it to be. Let's face it, I don't know. But let's just see. Yeah. We just got 10 hours. I don't think that is tomorrow is the best day getting 10 hours, but let's just put this one up to 10. That's a lot. I need to start quite early on then, if not I'm gonna be there forever. But let's hope that will motivate me to get some physical books. I don't think I can only read physical books. I just need to figure out what I am going to get to. So let's wrap up for today. We have one more day to go. I finished 4 books today because we have 10 hours to listen to or read, but I did listen, and I think I have figured out why I don't feel like reading, and I feel like it took some time, but I have written it. Basically, writing things out really helps. So I think the reason is that I'm trying to do all these reading challenges, and I feel super stressed for that. And I think that's it. I think I just need to calm down a little and just have some other videos. I mean, that was that was the main reason why I changed my channel name. But then I just went back to like all full on like reading, and I think I'm burned out. Feeling like I need to do this, and I don't need to read these many books. So I think I am going to slow down on the like reading challenges for now, and have like one or two every single month. So I can just calm down and read a little bit when I feel like it. I think I just need to start reading for, let's call it, read for fun again. I feel like I read for, let's just say, when you have a booktube channel, you basically kind of read for the videos, and I change it because I don't want to have to read for that, and I just want to go back to just normal videos again. I think I just need to do that to basically just relax some and not stress out about having to read a lot. I mean, overall, I do kind of always listen to an audiobook every day because I like it, but I don't want to feel like I have to. And then maybe I will get back to physical reading again. I mean, I almost read 200 books this year, and 50% of them have been audiobooks, and that's a lot, and that says something kind of about everything. Let's just say that. So I just want to slow down again, and not having to stress about reading, which I shouldn't be anyways. So I will do this challenge, and after that I will probably be filming some other normal videos where we are just going to do whatever I feel like. And then after that I do have a few videos that obviously are book related and that are obviously happening, but I don't want to stress about it. So that's how we are currently doing it. But yeah, let's talk quickly about books that I have read. So I read the 7.5 and 8.5 in the Outlander series, which is called The Space Between and A Leaf on the Wind of All Hallows. So The Space Between is about Joan, which is Leary's daughter, and she's going to Paris to become a nun, and we are meeting one of the Frasers, one of Jamie's sister's sons or something, those lines. He's going to follow her there, So yeah, that's kind of it for that. And then a leaf on the Wind of All Hollows, we are following Roger's parents, and you kind of see what happened to them. So I got both of those 3 stars. They were good and fine, but I mean, yeah, they're interesting enough. I'm just not loving this series anymore. I mean, I don't really know why. It just, I'm liking it, but yeah, it's just tiring. And then I read The Power, which is his 2nd book in the Titan series, where we are following, I think his name is Seth, where we met him in the Covenant series. So 3 stars. This is the 2nd one. I don't really know. I don't feel like I can explain what this series is about, because it will spoil the ending of the Covenant. So you need to read the Covenant, or you should read the Covenant before you read Titan, because then you get more. Yeah. And then I haven't written this one down yet, but I have finished You Only Love Twice. And I think I am going to end up giving this 3 stars. So this is in the London Steampunk The Blue Blood Conspiracy, which is the spin-off of the London Steampunk. 3 stars. You're fine. Now these are sort of like standalones, but I think you will get more out from it if you read it in order and start with London Steampunk. That's just me though, so yeah. So I read a lot of 3 stars today, so let's just, yeah. I read a lot of books during these few days, and maybe too much, to be completely honest. Like, I don't really know. 8, 9 or something. So, you know what? Why don't we just stop it here? And I'm tired, and I don't really know. It's just something. I need a break. That's kind of it. And I think that I don't want to continue on if I don't feel like doing this. So I will whenever I feel like it, honestly. So, but what I am thinking is to just film a relaxing video this weekend. And then, yeah. But yeah, I hope you like this video. I just feel like I need to kind of escalate back to these kind of videos when I feel like reading physically again. I think that's kind of where I need to go and what I need to do. So I have one video planned. I mean, I have a lot of videos planned that are kind of reading related, but I don't really know how they will go. I'll try and get myself up to reading a little at least. So yeah, but I hope you like this video, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye!